What's up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with another video. Get those 10s and 20 views. That's right, it is. Hold on. I didn't turn on the green behind me. Ignore the blanket as well. But it is Thursday, which means it is time for my week 2 of the 2022 season pick'em. First off, yes, I am wearing an Irish jersey. Old school Irish, has the shamrock right here. It's why, I... So it feels like a part of me has been ripped out by the Irish play in the past few weeks. But true fan yells at his team, but then, still supports them.
A few inches later.
That's better. But yeah, first off, last week's pick, I went 6-8-1. I'm not counting ties for the loss against me. It's not a loss against the team, so it's not a loss against me. Realistically, I should have been 7-8-1. But I picked against the Eagles just because I don't like the Eagles. As for the Carolina games, thanks, ref, for handing them that last drive. Brian Burns roughing the passer when he barely touches the quarterback, and I didn't know you could fake a spike and then spike it and not being intentional grounding. I would have been a lot less pissed if, the Browns drove down, kicked the field goal and won it, because they kind of dominated that whole game. But that's last week. Looking forward. Also, I didn't mind the way the Panthers came out and played that the whole second half. Defense, besides not stop and run, actually looks pretty good. A lot of bend, not break. But let's get this week's game, because I unfortunately still have to edit this and get this up, and I'm recording this a lot later than I wanted to. Coworker might pop up on a Saturday stream. We get his picks. Don't know who he's picking for a Thursday night game, but I'll probably tell me tomorrow. But we are going to start things off, as always, with tonight's game, which is Chargers versus Chiefs. Easily the best matchup on the card, hands down. I don't see another appealing game out there. But I am going to pick the Chargers. I think the Chiefs probably will have a step down. They played Arizona. I don't know who the Chargers played last week. I literally just had to rewatch my video of last week because I forgot to write down my picks. I played the Raiders, which I should really do this week. So I will write them down as I'm going. So that way I know who I pick. I need to open a new thing. Chargers. All right. It didn't load. Okay. Next game on the docket is Jets versus the Browns. This is an easy one. The Browns. They actually looked really good against Carolina. I actually did watch that game. Jacoby Brissett doesn't need to do much. Hand the ball off those backs, let that line block, and just let their defense keep them in the games. That's the Browns. Commies versus Lions. As much as I hate them, because they're solely based off name, Commies. They won. The Lions are the Lions. I think they're getting better. Bucks versus Saints. Honest opinion, NFC South is really up to debate for anyone not named the Atlanta Falcons. But it's in New Orleans, so let's go with New Orleans. I will skip the Panthers-Giants game because I saved my team for dead last. Then we got Steelers versus Patriots. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm writing out my thing, so I know who I picked, so I don't have to go back and re-look. Steelers. Steelers actually looked good. They won that? They won. They won. They beat the Bengals, and proof that the new overtime rules is crap. Colts Chargers. Not Colts Chargers. Colts Jaguars. I'm not gonna edit in the Chargers thing and pop it out. I'm being that lazy. I'm going Colts. I still have no trust in the Jaguars. Prove it to me. Yeah. Actually, another good game on the card, and I'm going to make one of the women in my life unhappy. Because we have Dolphins versus Ravens. My good female friend Corey. Nothing going on there. And my sister's teams are playing, which is the Dolphins and Ravens. Dolphins whooped the crap out of the Patriots, so I'm going Dolphins. Atlanta Falcons are traveling to LA. That is, they just blown a comeback. The Rams didn't look good. Falcons blew a lead. Rams didn't look good in that Thursday night game. But I'm going Rams. Prep time. Maybe they wake up. Let's see. Seahawks versus the 49ers. What are the records? Try to click over to the page. Oh yeah, Seahawks did beat. It's a division game, so I'm going Niners because it's their home. Bengals versus Cowboys. If you can't guess where I'm going with this one, I haven't seen a Cowboys fan who has hope still left in this season. Bengals. Let's see, Texans Broncos. From what I've heard, the Texans didn't play that bad. Did they win? No, they tied. They're one of the teams that tied. Yeah, Broncos. I think they're going. I'm going Texans just because you paid Russell Wilson all this money and it's not working out. Cardinals Raiders. Cardinals got smoked. I did see that score. Raiders. That AFC West is probably the best division right now, so I'm going Raiders. Packers versus the Bears. Let's see. Bears did win. Right? Yeah, Bears won, but it was like in a rainy, sloppy game. Green Bay did not look good. I can run routes and catch football. I'm just slow and slightly out of shape, but pay me league minimum and I'll take that punishment. I'm going Packers. The 2 Monday night games. Carolina can't get one, but you're going to put 2 on. Yeah. Titans Bills. The Bills looked really good. So I'm going Bills. I'm definitely putting Josh Allen in. I lost because of that decision. And Vikings versus Eagles. I'm going Vikings. We'll see how good the Eagles really are. They did play Detroit, which is kind of a hard test. Detroit's Detroit. And so I'm going Vikings. Go test. And now for my personal favorite team, the Carolina Panthers are traveling to New York. Now, I could go see this game. It's not that far, and tickets probably are affordable. But they push politics way too much in the NFL for me to spend any current money on it. It's why all my jerseys are jerseys I bought before 2020. I do not need to spend money to watch this. But this game, let's see. I am going to, once again, pick my team, the Carolina Panthers. Like I said, defense looked really good. Yeah, we kind of got run on, but they didn't. Like, no big runs, just a lot of chunk yards. That resulted in field goals for the most part. Giants, that's pretty much their offense. Granted, I do have Saquon Barkley in fantasy, so that doesn't help my case there. But the Giants are still the Giants until proven otherwise. Now, let's hope that I do better this week. 6-1's not terrible for a guy who barely watched last season and does no research and doesn't think of nothing. Like, literally, I have... You can't see it. Actually, you could see it. I don't know why it's... Yes. I don't know why it's not popping up, but yeah. You can't see, but you could see. I literally just pulled up the thing and wrote it down. I'm literally typing my picks as I go. You want to focus on it? No. So, like, I'm doing this 100% on the fly, just kind of winging it. Because I'm just a fan who just picks and has a YouTube channel. So, my dad always tells me, study long, study wrong. So I'm just winging it. As always, if you take my guesses and bet off it, that's on your own stupidity. No, I am not an expert by any stretch of imagination. I only consider myself an expert when I hit 10 weeks, 10 correct picks 3 weeks in a row. Then I'll kind of brag a little bit. Till then, if you like this video, give me a like. Don't like this video, you can dislike it. I will hold it slightly against you. Seemed like me and what I'm doing here? Cool. Subscribe, it would help. I will actually be returning to Twitch tonight. My throat is pretty much 100% better. I still have the cough drops right here. I'll probably take one not long from now, just to make sure. Besides that, I'm good. Anything else? Oh yes, Saturday Morning Cartoons is now on Rumble. I can't figure out how Rumble works, but I think that's all the housekeeping I have. Yeah. So, until next time, see you weird people later.